Hell's Kitchen is more dangerous than ever. Daredevil Season 2 brings in the Punisher, Elektra, and a war that pushes Matt Murdock to his limits. Let's break down everything that went down in Daredevil Season 2. With Wilson Fisk behind bars and the Russian mafia, Yakuza, and Chinese crime syndicates gone, new gangs rise to take control of Hell's Kitchen. The Irish mob and the cartels begin their turf war, but when a group of Irish gangsters is massacred by an unknown attacker, the sole survivor, Grotto, turns to Nelson and Murdock for protection. Meanwhile, Daredevil investigates and learns that the culprit is a single man, a brutal vigilante known as the Punisher. After barely surviving a rooftop showdown with the Punisher, Daredevil wakes up injured, his heightened senses weakened. Meanwhile, Foggy and Karen struggle to protect Grotto, but the Punisher strikes again, forcing Daredevil into a direct confrontation. Their ideologies clash. Daredevil believes in justice and redemption, while the Punisher insists that criminals should be permanently eliminated. The Punisher forces Daredevil to make a choice: kill Grotto, kill him, or do nothing and watch Grotto die. Daredevil refuses to break his moral code, allowing the Punisher to carry out his version of justice. In the end, Grotto is executed, and Daredevil stops the Punisher from slaughtering a biker gang before being taken captive. Meanwhile, Karen investigates the Punisher's identity and learns he is Frank Castle, a former Marine whose family was murdered during a gang shootout. Castle is later captured and tortured by the Irish mob, but manages to escape, brutally killing his captors. Daredevil stops him from causing further carnage, leading to Castle's arrest. As Murdock juggles crime fighting and his legal career, his past returns in the form of Elektra Nachios. The two share a complicated history, and she pulls him into a war against the Yakuza. Together, they uncover a mysterious underground hole. But Murdock's involvement strains his relationships, especially as he defends Castle in court. Distracted by Elektra, Murdock is late for Castle's trial, forcing Foggy to take the lead. Castle stuns everyone by rejecting a plea deal and sabotaging his own defense, leading to a guilty verdict. Now imprisoned, Castle is approached by Wilson Fisk, who manipulates him into assassinating an inmate tied to his family's murder. After slaughtering his way through prison, Castle escapes with a warning to Fisk that they will meet again. Meanwhile, as Nelson and Murdock's firm crumbles, Karen digs deeper into the truth behind Castle's past. She uncovers corruption in the DA's office and learns that Reyes orchestrated the sting operation that led to Castle's family being killed. Before she can reveal everything, Reyes is assassinated. Murdock visits Fisk and realizes he is controlling the prison and orchestrated Castle's release. Elektra kills an assassin sent by Stick, while Castle saves Paige from an ambush. As Daredevil prepares to fight the Hand, he realizes they have been harvesting children's blood for an ancient ritual. The hospital covering up these findings forces Claire Temple to quit. Meanwhile, Paige and Castle are attacked by the blacksmith's men. Castle brutally kills them before leaving Paige. Daredevil tracks the blacksmith's rival, Madame Gao, who sends him to the pier. Castle assaults a drug boat, killing a man he believes to be the blacksmith, but Daredevil stops him before the real blacksmith's men arrive. Meanwhile, Stick prepares to eliminate Elektra, believing she is too dangerous. Stick reveals Elektra is the Black Sky, a mythical hand weapon. When she considers embracing her dark nature, Daredevil convinces her to forge her own path. Meanwhile, Nelson joins Jerry Hogarth's firm, and Paige publishes a story humanizing Castle. The Hand raids a police station, capturing Paige and others, leading Murdock and Elektra to mount a rescue. They defeat a wave of ninjas, but Elektra sacrifices herself to save Murdock. Castle, now fully embracing the Punisher, helps Daredevil fend off more attackers, while Stick kills the Hand's leader, Yoshioka. Murdock rejects Stick's philosophy of detachment and finally reveals his Daredevil identity to Paige. Meanwhile, the Hand exhumes Elektra's body and places it in their ancient device, suggesting her story is far from over. And that's Daredevil Season 2. What was your favorite moment? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Daredevil Season 3 recap.